Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Force, and today we will be checking out Styx, Master of Shadows. This is a stealth action game where you play as a sneaky goblin by the name of Styx. It's a spin-off or follow-up to Of Orcs and Men, although it's a completely different type of game. It features the main goblin character that was in that game. And I kind of liked Of Orcs and Men, so I decided, well, let me give this game a look. And I'm enjoying some elements of it. I think they're doing some cool things with stealth. I really like the level design, which we'll talk about in a minute, but I really hate the out-of-stealth combat. This is definitely a game that prioritizes being in stealth and taking enemies out from stealth, because if you leave stealth and you're engaged with more than one enemy, you're probably just going to die simply because of the way the system is built. So we're going to actually make my way over here. Nice. So this game focuses on a couple of things. One is vertical level design, which we'll get to take a good look at in a couple of minutes. The other thing is having a lot of options. There's multiple different ways you can approach any given scenario. So down here, there's a ton of enemies. Looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, there's 4 right here, and then 5 and 6, I believe, right underneath this. So lots of different enemies here, and there's different ways I can approach. There's different, I can go over here and go back through this way and go down those stairs. I could try to drop down and take down that enemy from afar. I can do some throwing knives and try to take down these enemies, or I can just bypass this room altogether. My objective is to get to the hideout. You see main objective there. There's also a secondary objective, which is to obtain a relic. Hopefully we'll get to that here. But I can just bypass all of this. I can ignore all of this. But again, there's multiple avenues to approach every situation, and there's also the decision of, do I even want to engage in this? All right, so let's go ahead and first off, I've got no health, so I'm gonna chug these vials real quick. And let's talk a little bit about how the stealth system works. So I'm detected right now, I'm in the light. But once I move into the shadow, notice on my right shoulder, that little tattoo glows. It's an amber tattoo. Amber is basically the magical essence in this game. And whenever you're hidden, it's pretty obvious because that tattoo will light up. And you can also do things like hide into certain objects, not everything though, but there are certain objects in the environment that you can hide into, like these little vases here. In fact, if I put up my amber vision, which shows me sort of all pertinent, interactable things in the environment, you're gonna notice the spots I can hide. So where that guy just walked over, that little grate I can hide into. The handles on that cupboard are lit up so I can hide in there. And then you can also climb anything lit up on the wall, it's just always these cross things that you can climb. I've played this game for 4 hours, and you can jump onto any flat surfaces that seem intuitive that you would be able to grab onto. But in terms of climbing walls, you can only climb at those clasp locations, and that's it. It's not like Shadow of Mordor where you can climb wherever. There are set spots that you can climb in this game when it comes to scaling walls. All right, so this guy we're gonna wanna take out. I've got some options in my tool belt here, one of which is a throwing knife, which we are gonna use. But first I'm gonna use so there's a guy right there who will see me if I try to douse this manually. So I'm gonna actually throw a ball of sand at that to douse it. And then I'm gonna go to my throwing knives and I'm gonna hurl that at this guy. That's gonna take him out. And now I can hide his body so that no one discovers it. There are specific spots you can also hide bodies, like cupboards and chests. But right now I don't have access to that. Even though I could hide in this vase, I can't put his body in the vase, probably because his body's a lot bigger than mine. It's probably the reasoning behind it. And I've got a second knife that I can throw. And I think I'm gonna throw that to cause a scene to this guy. So that should, at some point, there we go, get some people to run over there. And I think he will alert the rest of the guards. There we go. So now everyone's alerted. And now I'm going to use this opportunity to douse these 2 flames so that I've got sort of safe passage, or relatively safe passage over here. You just have to be careful. Even though I'm in stealth, you need to take extra measures like hugging against the walls and stuff when enemies are alerted and walking around you especially. In fact, I don't even want to go over there yet. I'm going to wait till these guys reset. And then I'm going to take them out. Okay, so they walk around, they don't find the source of the disturbance, what killed him, so they're just going to go back to their regular patrol routes because that's what video game NPCs do. And then once the guy in the middle there So this guy is going to patrol back. Shoot, I think I actually have to wait for the next patrol. My other option is to go right here. Yeah, we're going to go like this. We're going to take this guy out now. So stealth kill by holding down left mouse button. If I just click left mouse button, it's actually going to do an audible kill. Although it does make a little bit of noise when you finish them off, so you just want to be wary of that. That a little bit of noise will happen. And let's see if we can avoid detection here. And I'm going to take this guy out. This is risky. That guy's about to turn around. Okay, so we're going to see some non-stealth combat right now. And it's a system of parries. So an attack comes, and you parry the attack. And then you have to counter after you've parried a couple. So there we go. So I parried, and then he gets set off balance, and that allowed me to kill him. But that's it. That is the entire out of stealth combat system. Basically what will happen every time is the enemy will run up towards you. You then get locked onto that enemy. The camera shifts to face them, and then you have to parry their attacks or else they hit you. But the problem is that if any other enemies are attacking you at the same time, they will damage you. It's not a game where only one enemy will attack you at a time. You will get attacked by however many enemies will see you. So you'll get in combat, so basically if you get detected by two enemies, you'll be parrying one enemy's attack, and then another guy can just shoot you or stab you and you're dead. I'm also playing on the second hardest difficulty, or the third hardest difficulty. There's 4 difficulties total, and I'm playing on 3 out of 4. So there's one more above what I'm playing, but it's pretty damn challenging in the sense that once you do get detected, you just die pretty darn quickly. So that guy heard something, but he's not sure what it is, so he's just going to turn back around. And we've got at least one guy over there. I believe I've got one more knife, so I could just toss a knife at him. Let's see where he goes, though. You gotta be careful. If I bump into chairs, that's gonna make enough noise for them to detect me. I think I might be able to get this guy. No, the other guy will probably notice. I'm gonna wait till this guy patrols back. And then I'm gonna take that guy at the table. And I do have the knives as well, so I could just throw a knife, but... Oh, he's actually going this way, huh? Alright. Well, that guy's just hammering away, so we should be safe from him. He's eating an apple. Those apples you can poison by spitting into. Notice how it lights up when I have amber vision up. So that's something that you can actually sort of engage with. Alright, we're gonna go with the stealth kill here. That guy who's working might be close enough to hear this, though, so this could be a hairy situation. Okay, he didn't. Good. Alright. So, I'd like to show you how noise will reveal your position. But first I'm going to take out this guy. So I'm going to take him out stealthily. And then I will show you how if you make any noise, it's going to alert enemies. So essentially if... Oh, never mind. Alright, let's just go with a normal kill here. Well, I guess it's better that I don't put myself in harm's way by making a bunch of noise. You know what I mean? So I guess I won't do that. But the idea is that if you bump into chairs, or like broomsticks, there are certain things in the environment where if you bump into them, anyone nearby is going to hear it. I'll poison those apples, though I don't think it's going to matter at this point because we took care of the patrol that was in this area anywho. Alright, now the vertical level design, I talked about it, but let me show it to you. Look at this. Look at how far down it goes. It's such a huge emphasis of this game, and it's the thing that I've actually really liked the most, just sort of exploring each of the levels. There are so many places for you to go, and so many little like nooks and crannies for you to see. I've really, really been digging it. I mean, look, this isn't just sort of visual service here. These are all the way down there I can go. All the way down to the very bottom I can go. It's kind of crazy. It's awesome. It's one of the things I've really, really, really been enjoying. All right, so let's put up my amber vision. You've seen amber vision at work. What else can you do for us? Well, I also have a clone that I can make. So let me show that to you. I'm gonna hit 1, and then he pops up. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control him. And then if I hit 1, I can control h and then you can move around with him. Now, there are talents that I can eventually get to do additional things with him, but I can use him as a distraction. So I can sort of move around and be like, oh, hey, everyone, look at me, woo. I can also use him, so they're all like freaking out right now. You can also use him to get past certain traps, whereas if you need to like get beyond something and pull a lever, but if, oh crap. I need to get out of here quickly. In fact, I might die to the ranged. Boo! So you can also use him to get by traps and pull levers and all sorts of fun stuff. And this is actually, unfortunately, it's going to put us all the way back at the beginning, but what I'm going to do is we are just going to completely bypass this room. So I guess it's almost good that I died there, because this way you get to see how, while I spent some time engaging all the enemies in this room right below me, I don't have to. I can just straight up ignore it. And that's what I'm going to do, just for the sake of time, because I do want to show you some more stuff here. But yeah, the clone's kind of neat, and he gets only better. Let me show you sort of the skill system and the different things that I have available. So at the moment, I've played for 4 hours, and at the moment, I've only unlocked these 2 things. For Amber Vision, I've made it so that we can find things easier. Collectible items. I've also made it so that Amber Vision lasts twice as long. I can make it so that you perceive more clearly the direction the enemy is facing, and that the area of Amber Vision is enlarged by 50%. Beyond Amber Vision, you can get bonuses to stealth, like alerting when enemies outside of my field of vision are about to detect me. Whether walking or running, you produce no sound when invisible. When I return from invisibility, which invisibility is an ability that I have, I get some of that amber back, and then I can make it so that I'm permanently invisible while not moving. And there's just a bunch of different abilities. Let's take a look at some of the things you can get with Clone. Your clones can grab enemies for a few minutes, allowing you to take advantage and kill them, or simply continue your way. I can put my clone inside of a chest or cupboard and have them grab the first enemy that comes within reach. I can make a cloud of smoke triggered by the explosion of the clone's smoke bomb. Okay, so clone gets a smoke bomb that can be twice as wide or whatever. And I can make it so that when you control the clone, you can make it invisible. There's no cost to Amber, but you can only do it once per clone. So yeah, but just a bunch of different enhancements that you can get for stealth, agility, the clone, Amber Vision, your equipment, kill, and then Predator. So a whole bunch of different things that you can get access to. I mean, I've played this game for 4 hours, and it feels like I've unlocked almost nothing, so it's kind of crazy. All right, so let's go over here. And I'm going to show you sort of the opposite of what we did last time, which is going to be me completely ignoring this room and walking by to the next area. The other thing that I found is that each of these levels, because of this focus on the verticality, I spent so much time in each of these levels, and it still feels like it just takes forever to go through each of these levels, just because there's so much to see and so much to do, but also because the gameplay is very methodical, right? You know, you're taking your time with things, and you're being very careful and everything, so that's sort of making it, Ooh, that was very, very close. I just set myself on fire there. That was very close to being a horrible situation. Let me get him. Oh, okay, he saw me, so gonna have to, you need one more parry and then a kill. And I am going to run down this way and try to get back into stealth, which I think we're actually all set with right now. There we go. So we're gonna go over here, douse this torch, and I got away. Good. Okay, so we're a little bit further down now, which again, I just wanted to progress the level through, so I guess that's an okay way to do it. Let me go. I can rob him, but my amber stock is already full, so that didn't work. If you see things on people's tool belts that are like relevant, like things that you would normally get, you can rob them of it, which is what I tried to do, but again, I was not able to because my amber's already full. I've got 2 of 2 available. I think that guy might have something on his belt that I can take, though. So let me try sneaking up on him. That might be a vial of acid, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it is. So if I get close enough... There we go. You need to get really, really close. Really, really, really close. And the vial of acid is used to disintegrate a body. That's how that system works. So yeah, I showed you the clone. I showed you, let's get some sand here. I showed you the clone, I showed you the amber vision, and then there's invisibility. It uses up a lot of amber though, but it makes you invisible for a short duration, which is nice. It's good for getting out of sticky situations. Let's go ahead and chug this vial of amber. And I'm actually not sure. Oh, I can go up this way. Okay. So let's go this way and head down to the next area. Oh wait, this is where okay, never mind. Damn it all to hell. Well, where am I supposed to go from here? Oh, I could probably drop down over here if I were to guess. Maybe not, actually. Oh, can I make that jump? I probably can. There's a bunch of guys there, though. Or maybe there's just the two. Okay, let me try this.
I don't even want to think about what they're burning here. Trash, threatening letters, assassination orders, disappointing wine. Letters covered in finger marks that idiots think they're sending to their families. The unofficial history of Akanash. Bad conscience makes for damn good fuel.
So periodically, as you move throughout the environments, Styx will talk about pertinent things that are going on in the area, just like we sort of had that little... He's talking about this incinerator area that we're in and, you know, what it's being used for and all of that. Sort of a little backstory. I haven't been super impressed by the story, not gonna lie. It's just been kind of cheesy. The cutscenes and the voice acting have been a little meh. I think Styx sounds fine, but some of like the supporting characters I've just been kind of like, whatever. Let's go with a normal kill here, non-stealth. Nice and loud. And we just essentially need to keep making our way down this area until we get to that hideout. Is there another spot I can jump to from here? No. I'm not gonna jump onto that ledge because that's just gonna lead to me falling to my death. Let me go up here real quick. See if there is... Oh, there we go. Nice. And we got this too. Vial of life, which I actually really needed. So let's chug that real quick. Oh wait, that doesn't really help me. This is where I was before. I need to figure out how to get further down. I am not sure because I cannot jump over there. Let's head back down into this area. I mean, I guess this is a test for me, more for the game, or oh, is this a door? Here we go. Yeah. Okay, that was just me being stupid. So this is how we get down. Yeah, man. Again, the vertical level design is probably my biggest sort of compliment for this game. That I have really enjoyed it. It is a very punishing stealth system, though. And that's, for some people, great. For other people, that's probably going to be a little bit frustrating. I don't mind it so much. The checkpoint system makes it kind of annoying, though. Whereas there have been situations where I've spent 20 to 30 minutes, and if I get caught out of stealth by two people, and I inevitably die in that situation, because the second person attacks me while I'm trying to parry the one person, I get knocked back 20 or 30 minutes. I mean, that is, you know, that is undoubtedly very frustrating when that happens. But, you know, it is what it is. What the heck? Oh, okay, so they're these crazy bugs and I need to distract them with noise.
Fucking keen hearing. These critters are a nightmare.
So I need to distract them with some sort of a noise or something. Or they just hear very well, is the big thing. And that probably means I can't sneak up on them. I'll try anyways. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can sneak up on them. Maybe he can't see, but he can hear very well. I'm really not sure. But I think that's probably going to do it for this video. I've taken you through some of the basics. There are collectibles in the environment. There is collectibles in the environment and sort of hidden things that you can find with your amber vision. You'll see like runes on the wall It's not always... I'm gonna go this way. They're not always around, so if you're wondering, well, Force, have we seen any? No, we haven't yet. But they do exist. You'll see them randomly, and they'll sort of lead you to an area that will have something worthwhile for you. Be it a... Oh boy, look at this guy. Be it potions or weapons or whatever. So yeah, that's a thing. And I'm just gonna run by this idiot. I don't even... My hideout's over here. There, I'll just keep running. Maybe I'll make it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this look, taking a look at Styx, Master of Shadows. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the gameplay, the game is available on Steam, so you can check it out now. It's alright, you know, and it's a $30 title, so whatever. There you go. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great afternoon. I'll see you around. Keep watching and keep owning.